Now, this is with regards to Congress vote Chori Nataka blues. Sacked. K. Rajanna digs in heels. Rajanna backers hit the streets in Tumakuru. Bastion of Congress's tribal face erupts. On Tuesday itself, self-immolation bid by Rajanna backer. India Today report led to Congress sacking Mantri, exposed Rahul vote Chori claim and sacked. This is the big breaking that we're bringing to you at this given point. He had in fact come out to claim that these voter lists had been made at a regime when the Congress was in power. And there were several such explosive claims that was made by K. Rajanna. He had said that he will expose the real conspiracy behind this very voter chori fraud case that in fact has currently blown up in the nation. He had said that he will reveal who's behind it. India Today report, in fact, had led to the Congress sacking the Mantri. We'd exposed Rahul vote chori claim sacked. Let's in fact listen in to what exactly has been said so far on this very matter.
Congress party, those who tell truth, they have got no place. See, Congress party has a dubious background. Take from Devraj Aras. Devraj Aras was unceremoniously sent out of the party. And next, it was Virendra Patil who was sent out. Now, it is the turn of Shri Rajanna. Rajanna is a senior member and he belongs to ST community. He has got a following of his own. He has told the truth. He has told the truth about the electoral list. So, the Congress leadership did not take this as a comment which is in right direction. So, they have sacked him.
So now the BJP has come out in support of K. Rajanna and his claim, saying that whatever has been said by him, that is true. And he had in fact said that vote theft had happened before their own eyes, that is before the Congress's own eyes itself. The Karnataka government had failed to object in time. That is the claim, and K. Rajanna himself being a part of Congress back then when he made such claims, in fact that's post which the Congress had in fact come out to sack the Mantri. And this was an India Today report in fact itself that led to the Congress sacking the Mantri. And now we see protests taking place in Bengaluru, wherein Rajanna backers hit the streets in Tumakuru. This is the bastion of Congress's tribal face erupts. And on Tuesday itself, self-immolation bid was seen by one of Rajanna backers. This is the very protest shots that we are bringing to you from the ground at this given point. And Sagar Raj joins us on the broadcast to bring us more details from the ground at this point. Sagar, very good morning to you. Take us through the latest that's taking place there in Tumakuru. What is the situation like?
Well, supporters of K. Rajanna continue the protest in front of Town Hall. They are demanding the High Command to revoke their decision of him dropping from the cabinet ministers. And if you notice that even yesterday they had protested in Badugiri in Town Hall, and subsequently they are continuing the protest today. Remember that K. Rajanna had also requested on a social media post stating that people should not get into these kind of protests. He has requested them to stop all those protests, and even protesting against the High Command. And he also said that he will try to approach the High Command and present his case, and he is hoping that they will listen and everything will be in place. But the supporters of K. Rajanna continue the protest in Tumakuru.
See the very protest visuals right now, Sagar. There was in fact a self-immolation bid yesterday that we had also picked up from on the grounds.
Yes, yesterday it was an aggressive protest. Even one of the supporters tried to immolate himself in front of the crowd, and he was being stopped by the police as well as the locals over there. And today they are continuing the protest. The roads were being blocked, and they are asking people to shut the shops unless the Karnataka Congress government as well as High Command revoke his dismiss order in the Council of Ministers. So we need to wait and watch how the government is going to react as well as the High Command on the same.
So, K. Rajanna had come out to in fact say that this was a result of a big conspiracy by the Congress High Command itself, and that is why he was in fact removed from the party for his claims about the very voter theft. You know, there have already been certain claims that's been made by him, but he has said that there is more that he wants to reveal in terms of what the real conspiracy was. At this given point, has he contacted, or do we have any information with regards to if he's contacted the opposition with his claims against what exactly had gone down, or his side of the story?
Now, if you notice that the opposition have raised this particular issue in the assembly, they have questioned that why the government have dropped him all of a sudden. And even if you notice that K. Rajanna, while addressing the media on Monday evening after meeting Chief Minister after he was being dropped from the cabinet, he went on to say that there was a huge conspiracy against him from many of the leaders, and indirectly he was targeting his own party members on this, saying that it was a conspiracy done by them. And he says that when the time comes, he will reveal all those people who are behind this particular conspiracy. And talking about the opposition, as I told you earlier, they raised the issue inside the assembly, and they also went on to support him even outside the assembly, where they said that whatever he said is truth, and just because he told the truth, he was being suspended from the party.
Right, Sagar, just for setting things into context, putting things into context at this given point, let's just quickly revisit the claims that's been made by K. Rajanna at this given point amid the voter theft fraud claims by Congress's Rahul Gandhi and the war that we see that's currently underway between Rahul Gandhi and the Election Commission of India. What were his claims? What were K. Rajanna's claims?
See, when media questioned him about the vote theft protest rally of Rahul Gandhi, he went on to say that we should be even more careful, because when the voter listing was scrutinized at that point of time, it was our own government, that is Congress government was in power. We should have been even more careful and vigilant and try to take all kind of precautionary measures when these kind of things have happened. So the fault is ours. We kept quiet, we were silent, we closed our eyes when all these things were happened, and now we are trying to raise the issue. And even if you notice that Rahul Gandhi and the whole India bloc were protesting at Parliament House, and they were demanding justice in this particular alleged vote theft, his own party leader and even and that too a cabinet minister in Karnataka has criticized his own leader, and this has not gone well with the High Command. High Command, who have watched India Today report on K. Rajanna's statement, have taken cognizance of it and immediately spoke to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and asked him to drop from the government, where Siddaramaiah tried to defend him, saying that there is assembly session which is happening, we can take the resignation after 10 days. However, the High Command did not bother. They asked him not to take resignation, instead drop him from the Council of Ministers, and subsequently Siddaramaiah, who had to listen to the High Command, have sent a letter to Governor, and he was dropped from the Council of Ministers.
You know, Sagar, what is concerning at this given point for the Karnataka government, for the Congress unit in the state of Karnataka, would be, in fact, to lose a leader like K. Rajanna, who does hold quite a lot of clout there, especially of certain tribal communities, if we are to speak of. We're looking at the protests that have already panned out on the streets there, the intensity of these protests that we already are witnessing. Would you say the protests today have died down a little in terms of its intensity, or is it at a similar situation like we had witnessed yesterday itself?
Now, compared to yesterday, the crowd is a little bit less today, because he has requested on social media not to get into any kind of protest, not to involve in any kind of untoward incidents in and around Tumakuru or Madhugiri constituency. However, the people continued their protest today, and comparatively from yesterday, if you notice that there are less crowd today in Madhugiri near town hall to protest against government's decision as well as the High Command's decision.
Right, Sagai. Thank you for bringing us all those details at this given point as to how the situation has been in Bengaluru as well, in Karnataka as well, with regards to K. Rajanna, in fact, being sacked from the party. And at this given point, these are the latest that we are bringing to you, viewers.